Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Welcome to day 2 of financial health rebalance for me personally, emotionally, physically, my heart and soul and my body. Literally, I'll explain that in a moment, but also a rebalance of my overall portfolio. Everything is about to change now. And when I say everything, I mean everything. We've talked about the stock market and crypto being adopted. It's nothing to do with governments adopting it. It's to do with governments controlling it. Everything is changing right in front of your eyes in plain sight, and yet still people are chasing nonsense like the new Trump coin, the WLFI, whatever it's called. I was just hearing Sensei talk about it. The Trump coin went down 90%. People still say it's a great investment. I've got no words to explain why people think like that, but there you go. I don't like losing a penny. People say it's okay, I don't mind losing money. I do. I never lose on my trades, and that's why I'm up. No interest of losing or buying anything with no fundamental value. But now everything's being repriced and changed. People talk about market caps of crypto. However, they price it wrong. You cannot use a market cap to price a crypto coin. Not today, not tomorrow, not in the past, and most certainly not in the future. Everything is being rebalanced. Even the portfolio, even the S&P is being repriced. Everything we know is changing. However, fundamentals will always remain the same. Value, things that produce something, make something, will always produce and make something. Things that don't, and greed and speculation, will always exist. Nonsense, control and bullying and absolute crazy people, stupid people will always exist. Remember, you can't make any money unless there are a lot of stupid people. And there are. It's how Trump makes money every day, selling stupid stuff to stupid people. It's very easy. So at the end of the day, we are here as investors, and the market is down today. Look, I'm down nearly 5 grand. I'm not down, of course. I haven't sold anything. I don't sell for losses. At the end of the day, I'm down because the market is selling off, and the market is going to go down 20, 30, 40, even 50%. And I'm all in on margin. And I said to you it was going to happen. I said to you the carry trade was very likely. I've said the markets would sell off. They are. Does it bother me? No, it doesn't bother me, and I'm all in on margin as well. I'm not going to get a margin call. I've placed my positions wisely. I'm now looking to buy more. I've got exactly 19 days before I get paid again, and when I get paid again, I'll bring in my income. Robinhood will double it because of margin, and I'll buy this dip. I'll buy with conviction. This is not over. This is not going to be a quick bounce. We've got now the potential chance that Trump's tariffs are all illegal, and we're going to see nothing at all. It's all going to be reversed. I don't agree with that. I do think he will get through the courts. He will appeal it, and I think he'll get through it. However, this is now sending the markets downward because of uncertainty. And uncertainty then will spread into our crypto. But October, when everything bounces back, I don't want to guess. And remember, you saw me just a week or so ago trim off the top using tax lots, preparing for this, sold. Now then I bought when it went down. It's gone lower since then. I'm not selling for a loss. I'm not chasing on the way down. I'm waiting now. I'm all in. I've got a tiny bit of buying power, but that bit of buying power is to pay the interest on my margin. So I've got no money to spend here, and I'm in no rush either, because for the reasons I sold at the top, I'm not in any rush to buy a little dip like this. I'm looking for a 20, 30, 50% position to buy under my average. Now, my average on VU now, how do you do? If we look at the price of VU, it's 586. My average is 504. So as you can see, I'm in an extremely good position. The market can drop 50% and I still wouldn't get margin called. I've made $40,000. I got 16% up, and it makes 74% of my portfolio. As you know, that'll start to go up considerably when we get our bounce on Bitcoin and I start to use tax lots to trim from the top. So between now and payday on the 21st of September, I'm looking for a bounce, Don't think we'll get one, but if we do, I'll be trimming my Bitcoin at the all-time highs, XRP all-time highs, my Ethereum at all-time highs. I'll be doing all of that to all those positions. But if it doesn't happen, by the time I get paid on the 21st, I will deploy my money and I'll buy the S&P if it's down. Not here. It has to be lower. Otherwise, what's the point? I expect a much bigger dip. Now then, I've got a lot more news to share with you about the overall markets, but on top of all of that, I'm going through a 5-day detox fasting. I'm eating absolutely nothing for 5 days. Why am I doing that? Well, at the moment, everything is changing in the markets. We are looking deep within ourselves. We are looking at the future, and we're at a pivotal moment. So at certain times in your life, you need to take stock. We just reached 100,000 subscribers, and we are reevaluating everything and where we go forward. It's important. So I'm actually not only financially rebalancing my portfolio, not only taking stock of basically everything, I'm also doing it physically as well. So I'm drinking water with lemon and electrolytes. That's it. And some green tea. That's it for 5 whole days. This is day 2 of 5. So how am I feeling? Well, I've lost 3 pounds already. At the moment, the body is just starting to shed water. Later on today, it'll become difficult. It'll be going into the because I started this yesterday, the day before at midnight. So it's been coming up to 2 days now, a day and a half. Later on today, I will start struggling. It will get difficult. It'll get hard. My mind will get foggy, but tomorrow my mind, when my body stops burning glucose, which right now it's burning the glucose, the bad sugar in my body, all the bad food, it's now burning that. It's starting to change and transfer because there's no more of that left. It's going to go to my body fat. And when it goes to my body fat, my brain gets like a nitrous boost. I will get more clarity than ever. So my mind will be very clear. My eyes will brighten. You'll see my eyes brighten. My skin will brighten. And in the next 24 hours, I will go through a transition between burning rubbishy food to burning pure body fat, and I'll get like a nitrous for my brain. It's the best form of energy. So clarity will come, and then on Wednesday, tomorrow, I will get a massive boost. Thursday will then become a little bit more difficult, and then Friday will become even more difficult as the body now is burning all its fat reserves. And then I will start eating fresh vegetables on Saturday, and I can reintroduce some food very gradually. But this is a transformation for me, a transformation for the stock market, transformation for Bitcoin, crypto. One of the arguments that is said with crypto is you can listen to 2 sides of the argument and both make sense. And unfortunately, without clarity of mind, people do pick one side or the other. They say crypto's going up forever. That's wrong. They say the stock market is rubbish and it's going down forever. That's wrong. It's somewhere in the middle. As life often is, balance often is in the middle. But expect massive change, and you're going to physically see me go through all these changes live on the show. So I'm just sitting here with a cup of green tea, and shortly I'll be having some water with some salt and electrolytes. That's all I'm actually having. Pure sea salt, which is sodium essentially. Right. Now then, I've got some news to share with you on the markets, and also I want to put this out. This is only just broken a few moments ago. I want to share this with you. The market can go down 30, 40, 50% now. A global bond sell-off deepens as US 30-year touches 4.98. The carry trade is just around the corner, and the market will drop 50%. So we want to be prepared for that. We're not buying today's dip. Absolutely not. We're not selling either. We're well positioned. I just want to show you my position so you understand exactly where I'm coming from. If I go to my buying power, you will see I'm all in. I'm using margin, and you can see I'm using near record amount of margin. I'm fully in, 158. I mean, serious amount of margin, 4 times what I paid for my first home. Think about that. But if you go down here and you look and I show you deeper on my margin, you'll see that I'm at 50%. 50% buffer. What does that mean? That means the market, my portfolio can drop 50% before I get a margin call. Well, at 50% would be the very, very bottom of a worst case scenario of the carry trade. And I think it's very likely that we're going to get that. So I want to be able to remain in the market for the very bottom. Now, if we get down to 50%, I'll be on the edge of a margin call. Well, that's on the edge of a margin call. You only need to add $1 to be above that. I don't expect the market to go lower than 50%, so I'm perfectly fine. Now, you say, well, what about crypto? Haven't you used the margin to buy crypto? I most certainly have. And isn't that high risk? It is, but on Robinhood, it's not regarded as an asset to be borrowed against. It's not a piece of collateral you're borrowing against. So it's regarded as a withdrawal. So that money is gone. That money is just withdrawn to my bank account. So there's no crypto risk, if you like. Crypto going up or down doesn't benefit the margin at all. It's the worst case scenario already. It's very good. I like how Robinhood have done that. They've made it not a risk asset. They've made it as a withdrawal. So that money is like cash. It's gone. So all that crypto I own, 75,000. The ETFs do. The ETFs, the IBIT and the Ethereum ETFs, they most certainly are affected by the drop, but the actual crypto itself, it's not. It's about 140 grand I've got now in crypto from nothing at all just a week or so ago, a month ago. So there you go. Let me just put my alerts on. Didn't realize my alerts weren't on. Now you can see crypto is bouncing back. I'm quite comfortable with crypto. I've been buying the dip on the way down. You'll see what I've got. I've got my Bitcoin. And these numbers were down massive. I mean, I bought Bitcoin at the top to show you how you can buy with conviction. People like to say, how's that working out? You bought crypto at the top with margin. How's that working out? Like they're a genius. Well, if you're a genius and you know that crypto is a good thing to buy, you don't mind where you buy it, right? Because it's going up, right? That's why you bought it, right? So if you can't buy with conviction, you can't buy at all. So it makes me laugh when the crypto bros who know all about Bitcoin and all about Ethereum and XRP say I'm an idiot because I bought it at the top with margin. Well, I quite happily did do that, and I've given the reasons why I bought it at the top, because of everything now has changed. When you were buying it, you were guessing. I don't guess. I don't lose. I don't gamble. Oh, well, yes, you are. You're buying Bitcoin at the top. You're buying XRP at the top. Are you still holding it? Well, yeah, it's going to $10, it's going to $1,000, going to $1 million. Well, then why am I an idiot then for owning it for $3? It's nonsense. All these crypto bros talk bloody rubbish. And I'm very happy to buy it. Now, when you think the market has gone down, but yet my Bitcoin is only down 5%, who cares? I didn't buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP to make 10%, like the S&P per year. I risked $140,000, which is what I've used with margin to buy it, to buy crypto, to make 10x's. 10x's, doubles, 2x's on the short term. So I'm not risking money to make 50 quid. I'm going, I'm playing for the long investment here. But there you go. So when I first bought it, if I hadn't bought lower with conviction, my Bitcoin now would be down about 20% from its all-time high, and so would Ethereum and XRP. But it's not. It's single digits because I bought at the right time to lower my average, and I've also used tax lots to sell from the top for no loss, more profits to cover the spread and the fees. So when XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum goes up, which it will, that's why I bought it. I've got no risk or stress about that. When it goes up, I'll sell more at the top and then do this and lower it again. So my averages have been coming down. You may remember when I first bought XRP, you watched me live on the show, my average was 330. Now my average is 304, and I've got more. So I'm not selling for profit or loss or gain or anything like that, but I'm able to get more and more of what I want at lower and lower prices. Well, isn't that what investing is all about? And same with Bitcoin. Everything else, I bought Bitcoin at 120,000. It's high. I've now got more Bitcoin. Look, 42,000. I had none a month ago. My average is now 115. So I've got more for less. The very definition of investing, isn't that what investing is all about at the end of the day? I don't think XRP and Bitcoin and Ethereum is going to go any lower. 5%, 10%, who the hell cares? I don't care. I will just buy more if it does and then sell more of the tax lots on the way up. So there's my my crypto position. If I now go to my main account, you will see I've got my crypto at the top. There's nothing in Doge, by the way. It's just it's crypto dust. VU plays the biggest part of my portfolio, and I'm very up on that. Apple, I got 1.5 shares. Every time I give you my referral to Robinhood, here is my Robinhood USA and Robinhood UK. Every time I give you that, and you use that, is that in the chat? Did that come in the chat? I didn't see that. I absolutely didn't see that come in the chat there. Oh, okay. Well, it's below the video in the description. That's a bit strange. I'll have to sort that out. Anyway, I wonder where it went. Where did my links just go? Oh, I see. Oh, right. Okay, let me just fix that a second. Let me just change this. Let me just change to this screen a moment. I've just got a security thing, so I just want to do this. Just bear with me. Let me just make sure that's coming through right now. Oh, bloody weird. Okay, try that again. Try this again. Extra. Let's try that again. Okay, forget all that. Forget that. If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. I'll come back to that later. It's not important anyway. But anyway, so why was I going to give you my link? What reason was there for that? I can't remember now. I told you my brain would get a bit foggy today, and the second day of a major fasting, it's going to be difficult. But there you go. I can't remember at all why I was giving you that link. All right, never mind. Oh, yes, that's why. Apple, when I give you a referral and you click on my referral, I often get free shares or part of a share. So do you. That's what always goes into Apple, so you can see that. My IBIT, as you can see, is on there, and that's down today, only 3%. I don't mind that. And my Ethereum, ETHA, is the only stock, asset, crypto, coin, share, whatever you like, I've ever bought that has never been in the red, ever. Not for 1 second. Not for one single second. It's up 17%. Very happy with that. Bullish, that's also one of those stocks that's never seen red, but doesn't really count as an IPO, so kind of obvious really. But I'm up 55% on that. So there's my positions. You can see what I've got. And the market is bouncing back a bit. So we're not buying this. We're going to wait for much bigger dips because we could have a 50% crash. I'd say the likelihood is extremely likely, 80, 90%. But anyway, a lot of that's being caused now by the tariff uncertainty as well. Bonds are rising, risk towards America. Trump has to renegotiate all these tariffs. We've spent a whole of his 9-10 months of being in power doing tariffs, going crazy, and now we've got to go the whole thing back to where we started from. So we've just basically wasted a year. Have we wasted a year? Well, businesses have grown. The stock market has grown. So whatever goes on in government doesn't make any difference to us at all. But you certainly don't want to be chasing it. You want to be waiting. In my opinion, again, this is not financial advice. So we've got this news story. Let me share with you a major issue here. Global bond sell-off. This is where your carry trade will come from. And now we've got a new world order. And unfortunately, because of these tariffs, people have been waiting to do a deal with somebody else, and now they're doing it. India, China, Russia, very tied together now and becoming more. The deal that Trump has with Putin, it's gone to zero. There is no peace deal. Nothing's happening. Ukraine now is just left to its own devices. It's very sad, but all of that was all for show. Nothing's happened. India, the big deal with India, it's all gone down the toilet. It's all moving to China and Russia. A new world order. So you have to be prepared for this. America wanted to go alone. It wanted to do the tariffs. Well, now it's got it. Now people are going, sod it. We can make deals with somebody else. America is one country. It's one country by itself now. It's got to be very, very careful. The global bond markets come under pressure. I'm still invested fully in America. Don't get me wrong. Still believe the best companies are in America. But at the moment, we've got turmoil because people now don't believe when Trump negotiates. Because if all the policies get rowed back, he's got no bargaining chips. He's got no negotiation skills. There's no art of the deal. There's no deal left. So again, do I think that's going to happen? No, I don't. I'm staying fully invested, but that's how people see it. That's why the markets are selling off. All right. So again, don't have a go at me. Oh, Martyn doesn't like Donald Trump. I'm completely impartial. I'm here as an investor. All I care about is numbers and balance sheets and supporting my viewers. All I care about are the Lucasades. That's all that interests me. My own personal wealth is of no consequence at all. So at the end of the day, I'm just telling you how the markets and the world are seeing it. You make your own decision. The global bond markets came under pressure on Tuesday, with namely long-dated yields in the US and UK surging and renewed tariff uncertainties, rate cut outlook and other macroeconomic challenges. Well, the market has priced in a rate cut in September. Are we going to get a rate cut? Well, I think we will. I've been saying since June we should get a rate cut. I've been saying it for ages because 0.25% will not change anything, but the sentiment will. So I believe 0.25% would not damage inflation. I've been saying since June it's due. I'm not in the camp of too late, too slow pow. I'm not like that, but I do think it is time. I don't think 0.25% will make a damn bit of difference, to be quite honest. Anyway, in the US, the 30-year Treasury yield climbed as high as 4.98, its highest since July, as the Federal Reserve's monetary policy and President Trump's tariffs continue to take the spotlight. Who is bored of tariffs? I've got to be honest, it's the number one subject. It's all anyone talks about. I can't wait until we can move on to something else. I don't know about anyone else. I'm going to run a poll here. Let me see. I'm going to run a poll, start a poll. Are you bored with tariffs? Which is a very good question, because at the point of being bored and fed up, that is the bottom. It's the same as the market. When everyone's saying it's rubbish and everyone is out and everyone is bearish, that's the time to buy. All right? So there you go. Are you tired of tariffs? Yes or no? I'm tired of it, which is a good sign. It means we'll get some balance. Are you bored with tariffs? Too much tariffs. There you go. We want another subject. Surely Donald Trump's job is not just to tariff, nothing else to talk about. Anyway, the sell-off was even sharper in the UK, where the 30-year gilt yield jumped to its highest level since 1998. And we all know what happened then, echoing a broader rally in global yields as concerns over the mounting debt in several countries. Well, that's part of what Trump's trying to do, reduce the national debt. Well, how's he going to do that? He will tell you that bringing in money with tariffs pays off the debt. Does it? It just gets passed on to you. I don't know how it pays off the debt. Are we going to have a Bitcoin reserve? Pay off the debt that way? Yes, I think we are. That will work. Absolutely. But who's it being paid by? It's being paid by the citizens of America who are going to buy the Bitcoin on the way up. So who's paying the national debt? The people, once again. Nothing's for free in this world. Number one plus number one always equals two. There's no way you can make figures add up to something else. We will pay off the debt. People said they like crypto because it was decentralized and not run by anybody. And yet now we all like it because the government have adopted it. The government have not adopted it. The government are taking control of it. Look what happened today with the new Trump coin. It's going to go to zero just like the Trump coin did, 90% down. It's about making money for the government, particularly in this case, the Trump family. So it's not compliance, it's not adoption, it's control, as it always has done. So it's quite funny when people said they like crypto because it was decentralized, but now they want it to be controlled by the government. That's what's happening. And it's the same old story since the very beginning of time. Nothing ever changes. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. You have to think like a rich person. You really, really do. And if you don't, you'll stay poor. Absolutely. I think the worst thing you could do is buy any of those meme coins. I think it's stupid. I don't know even know why anyone does it. If you present the argument for the valuation or the use case of it or anything, there isn't anything. So how could you buy something where there's no value whatsoever? If I offered you a pile of poo on the floor and told you it's the greatest pile of poo in the world, would you buy it? Well, you wouldn't, would you? I don't know I don't understand why anyone's buying it. It makes no sense to me at all. Anyway, you do what you do, I guess. It's your money. I won't be buying it. Yields on longer dated government bonds in advanced countries continue to rise, with the UK notably experiencing this alongside a weaker currency. Similarly to what is more usual for developing countries, Mohammed Al-Arian, Alliance Chief Economic Advisor and former PIMCO CEO said. Now, this is an interesting, I want to sort of just get back to this bonds thing. Now, whenever I've done polls on the show, no one ever cares about bonds. They like chasing stocks or crypto, coins. Bonds are everything. Bonds are boring. Bonds are complicated, so no one wants to talk about bonds. When I ask the audience how many people read the balance sheet, 85% of people never read the balance sheet, but yet they'll go out and buy an asset. It's the same thing. Bonds are the same thing. Bonds are complicated. I don't understand it, and I'm not interested. Government debt, which is mainly owned by Japan, and when their rates go up, which they are, carry trade, and everyone sells off, you'll soon learn about bonds then. But bonds is bigger than the stock market. But no one ever talks about bonds. It's like, I'm not interested in bonds. I'm chasing stocks. I'm chasing crypto. Well, the real money as bonds. The government, the countries own bonds. And so should you. But I don't. It's no of interest to me, but that doesn't mean to say you shouldn't. Bonds are incredibly important, and the direction of the bonds is everything. But I like buying businesses. It's just who I am. I like it. But to ignore the bond market and to say, I don't care what the bonds do, is sticking your head in a bucket and open the world goes away, and it won't. You bring your head out the bucket and the world's still there. So anyway, bonds is a major issue. Government debt, it's everything really. Government debt is the most fundamentally most important thing of all. Anyway, elevated borrowing needs coupled with lingering questions about the Bank of England's inflation fight pushed the UK debt markets to levels not seen in nearly 3 decades, 30 years. Think about it. I mean, I am bullish. I'm always bullish. There's always ways to make money. I always say it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. But folks, at the end of the day, know when to step back and know when to hold. Know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. A little bit like that, right? But we're not gambling here. Now, a few moments ago, I told you the market's selling off. We got a little bounce, and I'm not buying. Well, there you go, you see. Who the hell bought that? What silly clown bought that? We got a 50% reality check here. This is why this week, if you've just tuned in, you wonder what's going on. I am on a complete 5-day detox of my portfolio, of my financial health, and of my mind, body, and soul. I'm literally not eating a single thing for 5 days. I've already lost 3 pounds. I'll be entering ketosis later on today, and my body will no longer be burning the glucose in my body. It'll be burning the fat in my body, which is a much, much purer energy source, and my brain will get a massive boost tomorrow. Today will be hard. Later in the day, I will get tired and fatigued, but tomorrow, when the body starts burning the fat on my body rather than glucose, you will see a massive change. My eyes will brighten, my skin will brighten, and you'll see. But over these 5 days, it's going to be very difficult. I've never done a fast before. A lot of people will do a 36-hour or 24-hour. I'm doing a 5-day. This is extreme. I don't recommend anyone do it. I understand my body, my mind, and what I'm doing here. I'm in control of me. So please do not follow me or support me or in any way whatsoever.
Atariq3 donated $2 through a super chat. Bell emoji.
Thank you very much indeed. The bell has gone. Let's go through all our positions. Let's have a look. So where are we? My overall portfolio, as you can see, let's go to the day position, is slightly up now on the... is that right? No, there we go. Thought that was weird. All right, I hadn't refreshed. So we're going down. We could go down 30, 40, 50%. That'll take me right to a margin call. Am I bothered? No, I'm not bothered. I'll buy at 50%. I'll buy on the way down there. So anyway, we've got major upheaval now in the markets. The S&P is down 1.38. This is nothing. Once it starts going down, remember, we're at all-time highs. We have to go down 5 to 6% to even start concerning ourselves at all. So this is nothing at all. This is what's called a correction. This is not a sell-off at this point. Now, if you bought the top and you've been buying, then to you, this is a nightmare. If you've over-leveraged on crypto, for you, this is a nightmare. Many people have been liquidated. I've been buying your crypto. It happens all the time. Oh, hello. 3 years.
At Steam 1081 has become a member.
Congrats.
3 years with the family here. Red heart emoji, red heart emoji, red heart emoji.
I love it. 3 years today. Thank you very much for your support, Stephen Lewandowski. All right, we are now down 1.4. Let's go through. Virgin Galactic down but going up. That's very good because we got Delta around the corner, and this is a $100 stock. I like it. Palantir, well, it went down. This is quite bullish though. We are 1,000 times earnings, remember, so the fact it's even attempting to be bought back is something. Gold is up, all-time highs, of course. Gold is going to continue to go up. There's a lot of growth in gold, no question about it. Would I buy gold? Absolutely not. If I was buying gold, the only way to buy it is GLD, the ETF. But it is going to go up. No question about it. Am I buying it? No, I'm not. Amazon on the way down, 2%. Okay, expect 10% crashes if we want to see the market really move. Apple reached near all-time high. It's now selling off, down 1.8 as expected. Enphase Energy down 3%. At that $36, I still see it's a good buy. Coca-Cola, defensives. This is a good time to buy again. However, it's not doing amazing, is it? Money isn't flooding into Coca-Cola, is it? Absolutely not. It's going into bonds, government debt. So there you go. J&J, much stronger position, going to $200. I've said it over and over again. I'll keep saying it. Oil is flat today. Tesla down 1.78. I wouldn't buy Tesla at these levels. McDonald's up today 0.56. Google down 1.86. Microsoft down 0.97. It's expensive, but worth it. Meta going to $1,000, in my opinion. Nvidia, well, we touched all the targets. We will get to $200. I'm sure of that in the next 5 to 6 months' time. Walmart, there we go. That's up. I've sold my Walmart to buy the S&P. I've already done all those trades. Tilray Brands, I'm not in that. It's an absolute political nightmare, joke stock. I don't know why anyone bothers. Robinhood is down 4.84. Now, this is an interesting time to get into Robinhood. Robinhood will do well, but we're down 5% now. You could start laddering into this. Not bad at all. I wouldn't mind buying some myself. I'm not going to, but I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a bit of Robinhood at this point. Rocket Lab, well, it's down 4%. What can I say? It's too expensive. Plug Power, total Russian manipulation. I wouldn't touch it if it's the last stock on earth. Bitcoin, hardly down at all. Really. So if you look at my overall portfolio, because I've got so much crypto exposure, it's actually going up, even though the S&P is going down. You see how everything is changing. Don't sell. I'm not telling you what to do, but you shouldn't be selling your Bitcoin and your XRP, but people are. Otherwise, it wouldn't be going down, would it? And they're going to get caught out when all of a sudden it's going to go straight to all-time highs when I should be selling. I am not selling this. Absolutely ridiculous. And anyone selling on the way down should never have bought it in the first place. They don't know what they're buying and they shouldn't have bought it, but then there you go. They are the crypto bros who know best. XRP bouncing straight back up. Look at that. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Crypto is outperforming the S&P. Think of that. What does that mean? To me, it means we've got near the bottom. I'm very happy with this. This is what I said. How many times did I say Bitcoin 110? I'm happy with that as a bottom. I don't care if it goes to 100. That's low enough for me. Very happy. Look at XRP rallying. Money moving to XRP, Ethereum. Look at that. World order changing. The S&P is down 1.25%, and yet we're up on the day. We're green on crypto. It's actually saving my portfolio. I mean, look at that. When in the history have you ever seen that? We're at the edge of an absolute crash in the market. We've got turmoil. We've got bonds rising. We've got carry trade around the corner. We've got tariffs that could all be unwound. The S&P, I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know. The S&P is going down, and my portfolio, through buying through conviction, by buying at the top when all the bros told me I was an idiot, using margin to buy Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum with my margin, I'm an idiot. It's actually saving my portfolio right now. Everything's changing. Everything's changing, and you're going to be shaking out the market. You're going to be leveraged. A lot of people are. Don't say, oh, it doesn't happen to me. Anyway, this is very, very interesting what's happening now. So I will be selling at 120,000. I will be trimming at the tax lots. And let me show you what I mean in detail, because tax lots on crypto is different than tax lots on the S&P. I'm actually surprisingly feeling quite well this morning, considering now this is day 2. I haven't eaten anything at all now for a day and a half at all. I'm just drinking tea. I might go and make some, have some electrolytes, which is water with some sodium, basically. Surprisingly, I'm actually enjoying green tea, which quite surprises me as well. Being a black tea with milk with a biscuit actually quite surprises me. But there you go. Let's see. You should actually see in a couple of days this get less. You should see that little bit there around my chin get a little bit less. I've already lost 3 pounds. Everything's changing dramatically. But this is a major detox for my portfolio, a major rebalance, and physically for my soul as well. I mean, literally, I'm eating nothing for 5 days. Again, I stress, financially, do not follow my trades. I know people do, but please, I mean, you know, I don't lose, and you see that, but don't follow my trades. Don't go on a 5-day fast either, because I am, and you see the benefits for me. Don't do it. I know my health. I know my situation. So, you know, I'm not a doctor. Do not follow me. It's very, very important anyway. So look at this. Have you ever seen anything like it? The S&P is going down and Bitcoin is being bought up. It's no surprise. This is why I bought it. I never lose. I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to get margin called. XRP going up. Who the hell dumped this at $3? I don't understand it. Well, I do understand it because it's the same flipping idiots who tell you to buy it are the same idiots telling you to sell it, who are selling it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, the S&P is still going down. You see what I said? Do not buy it. Could go down 30, 40, even 50%. I'm actually amazed, even though it's what I budgeted for, I'm actually amazed the S&P is going down and Bitcoin is going up that much, to be honest. I'm quite surprised. I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised by how much. Validating my strategy, like beyond words, really. Look at that. The S&P 500, crypto. Yeah. Now, remember, I don't want to, I was going to show you tax lots. All right. So now, tax lots, look at it. Literally, my portfolio, it might even turn green. That's incredible. So it's a perfect trade because if we get to 120 on Bitcoin, which we could, I could trim my Bitcoin and buy the S&P. Bloody brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Lower my average on both sides. I could lower my average by selling on my Bitcoin and I could lower my average by buying on the S&P. Talk about the perfect trade. That's insane, isn't it? Anyway, so let me show you my crypto trade. There you are. I'm literally I'm bloody up on Bitcoin today. Look at that. That's unheard of. Anyway, so let me show you how to do it. So I click Bitcoin and I go sell. I'll clear the screen so I can show you exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going to keep you updated with my health as well throughout this. So I'm feeling fine. I lost 3 pounds so far. I'm actually surprisingly feeling quite well. I'm surprised I don't feel worse yet. I'm supposed to feel bad on this second day. But anyway, so I'll go into this screen so you can see. I click sell. Now I'm not doing it yet. It's got to go to 120,000. So I'm going to click tax lots. You see that? Look, tax lots. Now you might not have tax lots. If you don't have Robinhood, you don't. So you should get tax lots. But if you've got another brokerage, they'll still be lot selling. It just might be called lots. It's not called tax lots. Okay. So you click on that. This is my crypto. Now at the top, it says market. They want me to sell it through market. They make more money. All right. Well, I'm not doing that. Tax lots. Click tax lots. All right. Now, what I do now is sort by the highest to the lowest. There you go. Now you can see my highest price is 100, right at the top, 120,000. Here we go.
Adaric 3 donated $2 through a super chat. I've done fasting but not for a week. Props to you.
Yeah, the 5.5 day is extreme. This is why I'm saying do not follow me. And you know me, I always get it done. I never give up. I will never give up. I will 100% do it. It'll be difficult. And without your support, and I say support, I don't want you to follow me, but without you being here, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I ran the London Marathon because everyone was cheering my name while I was running around. It made it easy. Tough Mudder, I had a lot of support from people cheering for me. And I will do it because every Lucozade is watching. At 100,000 subscribers, people are watching me and I cannot fail. I cannot fail because I am backed by the Lucozades. It will get difficult today. Later on today. At the moment, I'm feeling surprisingly well. I'm going to go and get some water with electrolytes, some sodium in a moment, because I don't want that will keep me hydrated. Even though I'm drinking water, it's not enough. I need to make sure that I'm actually taking the sodium and the minerals. So otherwise, I could get dehydrated. But anyway, so you can see at the top. I'm out of the money, 120,000. So I can select these lots. There you go, with the little ticks. Now, when I get to 119, 120,000, I can sell. Now, does that mean I'm selling because I think that's the top? Well, of course not. I didn't buy Bitcoin to sell it at 120,000. I bought Bitcoin to have it to 1 million and beyond. Now, some people say, well, how do you value Bitcoin because of market cap? You can't. You cannot use market cap to value crypto. You can't. People do all the time. It's wrong. You cannot value crypto with market cap. That's for stocks. That's for things that produce things. It's a completely different setup. So when I get to 120,000, I will start to trim. Not because I think that's the top, because I will be reducing my margin position and I'll be buying the dip of the S&P. That's all. And also, it'll lower my average. So once you sell, because remember, your average will go up and down by how you buy and sell. And it also works with selling as long as you sell from the top. If you sell from the bottom, your margin, if you sell from the bottom with profit, not only do you pay short-term capital gains tax, which I don't want to do because that would be stupid with crypto. What is the point of paying a fee, a spread, and then tax on an asset which you expect to go up 10x? That's the definition of stupid. If you are selling from the bottom, taking profit, then you can't count. Quite frankly, you can't count. You don't know about the spread. You don't know about the fees. Why did you buy it and then sell it for a profit for make $20 or 20% when it's going up 1,000%? And why on earth are you paying short-term capital gains tax, which you are? There's no way of avoiding it. So what the hell was the point of that? You can't count. And I say that strongly. If you do that, it's stupid. You can't count. No accountant would tell you to do that. I'm selling from the top where I make no money at all, because I'll lower my average. If I sell from the bottom, my average will go up. My risk factor will go up. My margin risk will go up. I don't want that. I want to improve my position and acquire more. It's not about profit now. It's about profit in the future. All right. So when I get to these higher ones, we'll make some money. Now, have I got any profit at all? They are at the very bottom. No, I haven't got any. Now you can see my lowest was 110. My lowest was 110. And you might go, well, didn't it go to 108? It did. It did go to 108, but I was buying at 109. So you say, well, why isn't it 109? Because you can't buy it for 109 because of the spread. At 109, it was 110. So you can see I bought a lot at 110. I bought a lot at 111, 112. You can see it. They're out of the money. They will soon be in the money. Very soon, I'll be in the money. Now, what I could do is make the stupid mistake, and I could sell that one. We're $16 out of the money. $16. Now look how much money is in credit. That's $7,000. There we go. Bitcoin is rallying now, and it's up 0.25%, 0.5%. Right, there you go. My bottom trade of Bitcoin is about to go green. For the very first time. For the first time ever. Okay? So right at the bottom, you can see it. There's $14 down now. It's getting less and less. At $13 down. That one down there. I can sell now for an overall loss of $476 at the bottom of the screen. All right? $476 loss. If I want to reduce my tax bill, that's how to do it. Why do I want to do that? I don't want to do that. I don't lose money. There's no sense in doing that. The only reason to lose money is if I've gone over a threshold and I want to reduce my tax because I want to buy something else. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's pointless. So I'm not going to lose money. Losing money is a bad idea. All right. So as you can see, I'm down $15 now on the price, but it's $483 is a loss. Now, that will put $7,000 back in my portfolio. $7,000. Now I could do that. I could do that and buy the S&P on a dip. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. Absolutely. Well, what about if when it gets to zero, there's no loss? So you make no money, but you make no loss. Why not sell the 110? Because you could buy the S&P. The S&P now is down big time. Can I ask everyone tap the like button? You've all forgotten to like the show. You're all very lazy. Can everyone tap the like button? You know, I'm doing all this and no one's paying attention. So I could, there we go. Look, I'm nearly in the money now. Down $400. It's going up all the time. So now why would I sell that? Well, I could sell that for a wash and put $7,000 in my account. $7,000. Now, if I put $7,000 in my account, my margin would go to 14. because it would double. Remember, crypto is regarded as a withdrawal now, not a collateral. So my actual 7 grand coming in will become 14 grand of buying power. Now, if the S&P had crashed enough, that would not be a bad idea. This is why you want to own crypto. One of the benefits of owning crypto. Look, the S&P has bounced back a bit, but it's still down. Not bad, eh? What if I get a wash on my crypto, my Bitcoin at the lowest price, and I double it? Because if I buy the S&P, I'll have 14 grand, not 7. Because remember, if I sell my crypto for 7, that'll give me 14. It's regarded as a withdrawal. Right? So very, very nice. Now, Bitcoin is starting to go up quickly. The S&P is starting to bounce back as well. Right? If I scroll to the bottom, this is very, very interesting. Look, I'm now nearly in the money on that bottom lot. 7 grand now. That will give me 14,000 on the S&P. Not going to do that. The S&P hasn't gone down low enough, and I want to hold my lower Bitcoin, because we can have crashes. Bitcoin could go down 50%. It could. And the lower I've got, the more I've got at the lower prices, the better it will be for my future investment strategy. So I don't want to sell that, even though I'm nearly in the money. And I could have 7 grand, which would be 14 on the S&P. The S&P hasn't gone low enough, and Bitcoin, I want to acquire more, not sell out and make a few dollars profit. We're not here to make profit right now. We're here to acquire more at lower prices. We're here to build a portfolio, not to sell it. Most people, nearly everybody, always sells too early and misses the real gains. So we don't want to do that. However, when it goes to the 120, right at the top, I most certainly do want to sell. Then I can buy more when it goes lower. It's all about keeping the portfolio into balance. Leave the screen. We'll come back out of there. Look at that. So Bitcoin has actually gone green for the day. Now, who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? And all this bad news, all those idiots who just sold a minute ago, it's all over. It's rubbish. I'm getting out of my Bitcoin. You were all shaken out by the uncertainty. You were all basically fooled into selling. You sold. The moment you sold, the moment you got liquidated, it went up. I also never use, ever, stop losses. It's a fool's game. Stop losses only benefit those who don't know what they own. They say, well, it's an insurance policy. Well, then why did you buy it then? I want the market to go down 50%. Oh, no, if it goes down 50%, I get wiped out. Well, then you're doing it wrong then, aren't you? So why do you want it to go down 50%? Because I want to own more of what I want. Why would I not want the market to go down 50%? I'm not retiring today. For those retiring today, I feel very sorry for those people, because the people that retire today are losing all their money. I'm not retiring today, am I? I'm retiring in the future. I want to buy more, and you cannot achieve your goals unless you invest. All right, so you have to buy when it's down, but only when it's undervalued. So the S&P this morning dipped. It dipped, but I said no. That is the very definition of buying the dip. I don't buy the dips. I buy undervalue. And I buy when the macro conditions are telling me to buy. This is not. This is a temporary noise. The market went down. People started to get liquidated and borrow money, which they can't afford, lose their money. Oh, now I'm going to buy them up again. No, not doing any of those things. I'm sitting and I'm waiting. Leah, can you hear me? Could you make me a glass of water with the electrolytes? But could I also have a glass of water as well with lemon, because it will be too rich, you know what I mean? And I'll keep watering it down. Thank you, Leah. I've got the ultimate support. Leah supports me. Oh, bloody hell, I just broke the studio. I told you my brain wouldn't be working so well today, and it's not. There you go. So, what are we doing now? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Are we going to play silly buggers? Are we going to get pulled into the nonsense and all the noise? No, we're not. Are we going to make bad trades? No, we're not. Are we going to get margin called? No, we're not. Are we going to buy a pump? No, we're not. Are we going to sell for a small profit? No, we're not. Absolutely not. We're going to let the markets play its silly buggers. This morning we had that new Trump coin come out, and like the Trump coin went down 90%. Are we going to be buying that to give a free donation to the Trump family? Well, I'm bloody not. I think it's bloody stupid. So I won't be doing that. Good luck to you if you are, but I certainly won't be doing that. Anyway, let's have a look. So Bitcoin's going up. I've got lots now in profit. I might even have lots complete. We're going to go, looks like we're going to go for a little pump now. And that'll be nice. So let's go. Let me show you. Sell. Let's see if we've got some profit now. Selling tax lots. Tax lots. We might have some profit. I don't think we're quite there yet. Hang on. We might be. Oh, we're $8 away. $8 away. And again, if the market, if the S&P was down 50%, I would consider that. But if we're down, the S&P is down 0.9%, and I'm expecting a 30, 40, 50% crash. So I'm not going to buy here. Remember, I want to acquire more Bitcoin. Thank you very much, Leah. What's that? Just the water? Thank you very much. And this is my electrolytes, right? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So, if you just tuned in, this is a whole detox rebalance of my portfolio and my mind. So this is water with electrolytes in it. I'm not eating a single thing for 5 days. This is day 2. I've lost 3 pounds already. So what this is this is filtered water with electrolytes in it. So essentially, it's there's sodium, salt. It tastes very salty, and minerals. Basically, it's like I'm drinking the ocean. Basically, I'm drinking the ocean right now, but it's very thick, and I don't like it. So I have half and half with water. Again, filtered water with lemon. So the purpose of this is it keeps me hydrated. Otherwise, you can't do this. So I'm now going to pour some filtered water into here. Okay. There we go. So I'm just filtering it all the time. Just a little drip there. There you go. So this will keep me hydrated, and later on today I will hit a wall, and it will get difficult later on today. But tomorrow I will get a massive brain rush because my body will be burning pure fat rather than all the sugary, rubbishy glucose that I get from eating junk food and bad food and stuff like that. Now, I'm not doing this to lose weight. I will lose weight. I'll probably lose about 10 pounds. I'm not doing it to lose weight. I'm doing it for a restructure of my body, because what will happen is all my cells will get replaced in my gut. My gut gets completely replaced, and all of my brain will recycle old cells and throw them away. And everything will be improved. My entire body will be improved from this, and it will give me extra clarity with what I'm about to start, which is the 1 million, the subscriber to 1 million, and then 1 billion. So that's why I'm doing this. It's a complete restructure of my body and soul and my mind. Okay, it's not about trying to, I think I'll lose weight and not eat for a few days. I mean, that's silly. That's not what it's about at all. Right, let's. I'm going to do some comments and questions in a second. In fact, I'll do that now. Let me read some comments and questions. Let's go up to here. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do, because there are so many people. I'll go to members only, and then I'll just repeat, and then please repeat your comment and question. So we're going to go to members only. Wait, now though. Okay, now Bitcoin is rallying. Now Bitcoin is rallying, 111. This could take off very quick. There we go. This could take off very nicely now. So I feel very sorry no, I don't feel sorry because, if you don't listen and pay attention and you don't know what you're doing and you sell on the way down, then you don't know what you're doing and it's your own bloody fault. All right. This is a brutal game. Bitcoin doesn't care you own it. It doesn't love you or, I've got people now telling me that God told them to sell, then God told them to buy. And all that stuff is silly, right? I'm not religious, but if you believe in God, God gave you a brain, and your brain is not working if you're listening to idiots on X telling you to sell it, right? If you believe in God, God gave you a brain and to use it wisely. And God didn't tell you to buy Bitcoin. No, he didn't. All right. He gave you a brain to make decisions. So make decisions. Don't make it from idiots on X telling you it's all over and Bitcoin's going to zero and XRP is going to go $1 million. All of these things are rubbish. All right. Fundamentals, numbers, being able to gauge the markets, Sensei's newsletter, manipulation, greed, what Trump's doing today with the Trump coin again. All of that you can use all of that. But all the blurbage on X is bloody nonsense. So XRP is doing well. Ethereum, awesome. Look at this. My bloody hell. My portfolio could actually turn green even though the S&P is down. Look at that. Yeah, I'm nearly green. Awesome stuff. Right, we are in members only mode now. Now I can answer questions. So, Benjamin, hello. Thank you for the wave. I appreciate it. No amount of sponsoring can beat a supportive wife. Absolutely right. Do you know what? This is when you know you got the right wife. Leah didn't even question my decision. It was unconditional support. Leah knows nothing about fasting. Leah's never. Leah hasn't run a marathon. Leah hasn't done Tough Mudder. I've done all these things. Leah doesn't know anything about it. She has no idea. She knows what fasting is, but she doesn't know anything about a 5-day fast. And I told her, I'm doing this. And my wife, Leah, not for 1 second, judged me or questioned it. 100%. Now you might say, well, if you don't have any checks and balances, that means you can make stupid decisions. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It makes me more accountable because I know the love Leah has for me, so I feel responsible to do the right thing. Leah doesn't want me to die tomorrow. Leah doesn't want me to get a margin call tomorrow. Leah doesn't want my portfolio to go to zero. But she trusts me with my investment strategy. Doesn't care. Well, I wouldn't say she doesn't care. I think she does worry when I say margin. Oh, no, you're not in margin again. But she doesn't ask me about it. So because I have unconditional support means I have more responsibility to do what's right. I can't lose. I've got the support of my wife and I've got to deliver. I can make mistakes, but I will deliver. And I haven't just gone on a wild, crazy fasting phase because someone on YouTube told me or some idiot on X told me. I've done a lot of research into this and I understand how it works anyway. So, I'm making a decision. And Leah just said, okay, what can I do? And Leah went straight down to the supermarket and bought me some green tea. She also bought me the electrolytes. The electrolytes so I can actually be hydrated. She didn't say, that's stupid. That's stupid. You're not doing that. She's proud of me and I will deliver. And come Friday, she will prepare me some lovely steamed vegetables because you've got to ease yourself back into it. And then on Saturday, I shall be having Leah's burgers. Leah has the best homemade burgers you've ever tasted. And I'll be having it on Saturday. I can't have that straight away because my body will get a shock. But there you go. So no amount of sponsoring can beat a supportive wife. Yeah, absolutely. It's impossible. Look at bullish. Look at bullish. BLSH. BLSH. Look at bullish. I thought something was dramatic was going to happen then. You said look at bullish. I thought, oh, what's happening? Well, it's up a bit. Yeah. It's up a bit. It's not that exciting, but thanks for letting me know. Bullish is a 3-4x. So any of this doesn't interest me at all. Angie, I'm looking for a 3 or 4x on this. Hey, Martyn, what are you expecting more or less for the remainder of the year? Personally, I'm very bullish heading in. Yes, I am bullish, but I'm always bullish. There's always ways to make money. The hard part is to keep it, particularly on crypto. But at the end of the day, I do see growth in the S&P 500 because the top companies are not only owning crypto, but they are focused on AI, and we are in an AI. Holy moly. I've just looked at something. I have just looked at something and I'm speechless. And I'm really, really happy. Sorry for breaking the tone, but look at this. You remember I said to you, the best way to grow a channel or any business is focus on a small audience and grow the audience, grow your actual core audience, focus. Don't be live, be real. Don't be about catching headlines. Don't be about trending thumbnails. Remember I said that? That's what Mr. Beast does. And that's why we beat Mr. Beast to the 100,000 in the 4 years. He took him 4.5 years, took me 4 years, 2 months. Remember I said it's about focusing on the people, not the bigger audience. Well, this proves it. Today's show has nothing to do with anything trending. I just told you my journey, my story. I said 5-year, 5-day financial and body detox. That's the least trending title I could have put on my show today. I could not have put a less trending show. No XRP, no Bitcoin, no market crash, no the Trump coin, nothing. Just a title telling you what I am doing. Just real. And we have got the highest average view duration I have ever seen, and you will ever see on any YouTube channel. The average view duration on a YouTube channel is around about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. That's when people watch. 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, then they switch off. Look at this. It's the highest I've ever achieved ever. Average view duration, 15 minutes and 3 seconds. That is the highest average view duration you will ever see on any YouTube channel. I study numbers all day, every day. That is amazing. Now, what that shows you and why that's important and why I'm sharing this with all of you is every single person here, look, essentially, look at the graph. Essentially, it's not trending. It's not a big, Martyn Lucas is buying Bitcoin, XRP's crashing. Look, the audience came and they stayed. Look at that. YouTube love that. YouTube don't like up and down, up and down. They like this because this says, wow, your audience are with you and they're staying with you. That's what you want. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is not just to look at me, I know what I'm doing, is, which I do, is you can do the same in business. If you want to grow anything, so whether it's social media, a business, doesn't matter. Focus on the individual and provide the best value of service, and you will get an audience rather than subscribers and people clicking and liking and stuff like that. And that is not important. What's important is you get an audience. An audience stay with you through the ups and the downs. So thank you very much for being with me today. 426 people. Now, I could have gone for XRP booms, market crash, and I could have had 2,000 watching me and I'd have made more money. I don't want that. This week is about a rebalance of our portfolio. It's engaging with our members, providing a value of service, and I'm absolutely blown away. Look, it's now 15 minutes 13. What that says is people are staying. 5 minutes 20. Look at that. You'll never see a higher duration than that. That's our highest ever, and you won't see any channel with anything near that. Martyn, what are you expecting? I'm expecting the market to do well this year. To $47, WLFI. I wouldn't touch that. What a silly token that is. I don't understand it. Well, I do understand it. It's bloody bonkers. Why would anyone buy it? Why would anyone buy that? Look at that. It's already crashed. Oh, what the hell? To $40. Look, it's already down 15%. Hang on, I'm going to look at the right one. Sorry. WLFI. It's that one, isn't it? Oh, no, sorry. World Liberty. Beg your pardon. World Liberty. I beg your pardon. I was looking at the wrong thing. Where are we? Yeah, look. World Liberty. It's already down 17%. What a load of nonsense. What an absolute load of nonsense. 17% today. Well, congratulations for buying that then. You just lost all your money. Unbelievable. It's the same thing as the Trump coin. That went down 90%. Why would anyone buy this? It doesn't produce anything. It doesn't do anything at all. You're just giving a bloody great tip to Donald Trump. I don't understand. He's rich enough. It's you know, the other day, a few of my founder members were upset when people were giving me super chats. Do you remember? And they were going, oh, I don't know why they're giving you super chats. Don't know why they're giving you money. It's much better if they invest it. It's the same people that actually that donated to the Trump campaign. Trump's a billionaire. You just gave Trump some money for his campaign, but don't give Martyn $5. Don't give Martyn $5 who goes live all day, every day to help you out. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. But giving Trump $1,000 is okay. He's a billionaire. All right, that's okay. Oh, well, there you go. They bring out another coin. It's already down 12%, so congratulations. When Bitcoin's going up, XRP's going up, Ethereum's going up. It's the only coin down. God's sake. See, people just don't learn, do they? Anyway, WLFI token to $47. Who the hell said that? God, rubbish. I bought the Bitcoin drop and lowered my average. This is Martyn. This a Martyn. Eh? I bought the Bitcoin drop and lowered my average. This a Martyn. I don't get that. Can you repeat that? This is a win. Yes, I don't really understand what you're saying. Martyn, we are both 56, and how we eat and exercise now will, and many more healthy, energetic years are absolutely, you are right. High energy investment. I've never sold anything. I'm up 2,000 on my crypto. Congratulations, Brian. I fast for 1 month. You can't fast for 1 month. Right, you can't not eat for a month. What do you mean you fast for a month? I know yesterday, I don't know why, MSK came in and said, because he always likes to outdo me, right? I said that I'm fasting for 5 months, which is extreme. Sorry, 5 days, which is extreme. And he says, I do it all the time for 10 days. You can't do it. If you do it for 10 days, you could get ill. Right? And you can't do it for a month. You can't not eat at all for a month. I mean, you can't, that's not fasting. That's a hunger strike, right? You can't fast for a month. I don't know why you're saying that. No one listened to that, right? You don't fast for a month. You're literally on a hunger strike. Congratulations on your journey with fasting. You can get ketone strips to watch your ketosis process. Yeah, yes. I won't be investing in those because I know what's happening. I'd rather put the money on the S&P. Key strips where? When Leah was on with you last week, you can see how much she loves you by the way she was looking at you. Yes, that's true. Yes. Leah supports me 100%. We disagree on stuff. Of course we do. Humans always fall out, all sorts. Mainly over YouTube, the amount of time I spend on YouTube, to be honest. But there you go. Your testosterone level in your growth hormone. I'm going to go exponentially. So if you're feeling a little punchy, this may be contributing to that. You will know when you go over to ketones. Okay, yes, that's when the body will start burning the pure fat in my body. We'll take the burgers for you. Yes. On Saturday, I'll have a burger. Yeah. Grass-fed beef only, my friend. Grass-fed beef only. Oh, well, yes. It's very difficult, though, in America, though, isn't it? Love it. I always feel better after a 3-day fast. Yes. Yes, indeed. 136 likes. Please smash it, people. Average view duration, 15:05 minutes. Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, that's... and let me explain that again. One person, and we always get the same couple of idiots. Oh, by the way, Fight Channel, I know you're watching my show. Take great care with your yield max. It's all going to zero. It's now being shown and everyone's realizing it's a scam. Yield max. A lot of people on YouTube think that yield max is a great idea because it gives them all these dividends, and it's now being realized for what it is, and it's all going to go to zero. And Fight Channel is a guy who went completely off the rails. He started doxing the channels. My wife was upset about it, and it was a horrible time. Oh, hang on, read this.
Ajad 3224 donated 17 Emirati dirhams and 99 fils through a super chat. Hi Martyn, how could I become a member? Started watching a month ago and haven't missed a stream since.
Thank you very much indeed. How do you become a member? I don't know why my little button's not working, but I'll give this to you now. I've got a link here, how you become a member. Where's a little button? For some reason, my buttons aren't working. Here we go. If you are on an iOS device, iPad or iPhone, select a browser, desktop version. There's the link. So if you are on an iOS device, just select a desktop, a browser, desktop version. If you are on anything else, it works fine. It's because Apple tried to take money out of YouTube and they don't like it. So we'd love to welcome you as a member. There you go. So yeah, if you are watching, which I know you are, because every day you watch and downlike and then make silly videos, which I really enjoy. I'm missing one. I haven't seen you do one for the fundraiser yet, and I haven't seen you do one for the 100,000 subscriber. So I'm looking forward to what you're going to say about that. But be careful, because these yield max ETFs are all going to zero. Now, if those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I put a video about it the other day, and it's really important. Now they're getting investigated and all sorts. Essentially, you've got a fund management, a fund set up as an ETF, saying you can buy all your favorite stocks. Like you can buy Tesla, you can buy Nvidia, you can buy all of these wonderful, sexy stocks that everybody wants, but you can get like 30% bloody dividends. Right? The company can't produce it, the actual company without the middleman. But time you put a middleman in, taking expenses and profit for themselves, they can make you 30%. The very notion of that sounds ridiculous, but people believe it, right? Well, that's up to them. Fight Channel swears by it. He thinks it's the best thing in the world. Oh, dividends, even though his stock just keeps doing that. Eventually, it'll be zero. So anyway, essentially what they do is they do options, very risky options trades. But the way they report it is they report it in their prospectus at the very top, which makes people think, oh, it's quite good. But when you look deep down inside, at the bottom of the prospectus, the way they report it is terrible. It is really, really bad. And the whole thing is going to zero. They charge insane fees. The fees then basically pay the dividends, and then the options and everything else. Even your profits are capped. When have you ever heard of any stock ever where you're only allowed to make so much money? The reason why it's capped is because if they paid you as the stock rose, they would go bankrupt. Well, they are going to go bankrupt. It's a terrible, terrible thing. You shouldn't do it. People forget that funds that are set up on Wall Street aren't there to help you make money. They're businesses. They're trying to sell you something. They're trying to appeal to people that think the world owes them a living and they can get free stuff. And I'm really smart because I'm buying yield max and I can get all this free money. You know, you can't get free money. totally stupid, but it appeals to certain people that think you can, and it does. And then there'll be like evangelists for it. They'll go and tell everybody that this is the best stock in the world, and Martyn Lucas is an idiot because he only gets like $1.50 per share on VU, which is nearly 600. And they go, hey, he only gets $1.50. I get $30. That's not how it works, right? But anyway, I know Fight Channel watches because every day he down likes the video and then makes silly videos on me. But the point is, and by the way, if you're wondering, no one. This is a channel that nobody watches. Like every video has like 2 views. Basically, me and Sensei and Vaz, we always watch to see what he says next. It's just hilarious. But basically, it's our own private comedy channel. Anyway, look, at the end of the day, if anyone is buying Yield Max, don't. It's a con. It's a scam. It's awful. It appeals to people who think they can get free money, and they'll tell you every day, well, look at me, I get free money every day. And they get paid, but they don't realize their stock keeps going down. It's the worst thing in the world. Anyway, it is what it is, and I've tried my best to help people, but no one listens. So there you go. So anyway, let me carry on. So yeah, this is amazing. Look at this. We're now at 16 minutes and 29 seconds. This is amazing. This is the highest engagement rate. You will go and use YouTube, buddy, and look at Mr. Beast videos. They're the most popular videos in the world. They don't get that number. That's insane. I have never had a number that high. That's great. I love it. Thank you very much. No tariffs is bullish in my opinion. Be buying leverage hard today. No tariffs is bullish. Yes and no. Depends how you bought and what you've bought. If all the tariffs get rowed back, remember the market doesn't really care what Trump does. It only reacts to sentiment. Right? People don't buy businesses because Trump says I'm putting the tariffs up or down. They buy a business when they know how much money the business makes. I don't buy the S&P because of Trump putting on tariffs or taking tariffs off. I will buy more of the S&P if the market sells off because of macro conditions and it's undervalued. But remember, the S&P isn't undervalued at the moment, is it? So when it went down today, that's to do with tariffs. Did I buy it? No. So real money, smart money, doesn't buy because tariffs are on or off, right? Tariffs provide the backdrop for the volatility, and then if the market is priced correctly, I buy it. I mean, you know, like I said before, I've always said, if I've got a can of Coke, you'd buy it for $1, it's worth $1. If I sold it you for 10 cents, you know it's a profit, right? You can sell it for $1. You wouldn't give me $10, would you? No matter what the conditions are, all right? It's too expensive. I mean, it's not rocket science, is it, really? Do you know, I've always said this, making money is so flipping easy. It's the hard part to keep it. Look at this. Look at my crypto. It's nearly in the money. Nearly in the money. Just have patience. And then again, when it makes the money, I don't sell it. I just sell from the very top. But there, my crypto portfolio is in the money and the S&P is still down, but crypto has kept it up. I never thought I'd say that. I've been to many channels and left. I'm staying with yours, Martyn, aka Bitcoins. Craig Edwards, thank you, mate. I love you and appreciate your support to the channel. But everyone needs true. Everyone needs true. I don't know what that means. May the force be with you, Martyn. Thank you for your support. Knack, I've got no idea what you're saying here. And thanks for the 140 followers. You got 140 now. You're welcome. We'll do it again. We'll do it again another day. This week is all about rebalancing and my detox. So we'll do it again for you, mate. We'll get you 1,000 followers. As my channel grows, we'll get you even more. That's brilliant. You will longer. I've been taking NIT for 2 years. Sorry, I don't understand what you mean. Bit Farm hit my price target already, up 7%. Bought pre-market. Congratulations to you. The coin for the shorters. Are you talking about that Trump's new coin? Yeah, I mean, What a joke. Celebrating Stephen's 3 years here as I also celebrate my whole 1 year here. Vanessa, you've got a 1 year badge. I missed it. Do it again. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? No, you haven't done a 1 year badge. You've got a 1 year celebration. Trump is shorting his coin. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? Imagine that. Imagine bringing out a coin and then shorting your own coin and then dumping it yourself. I mean, what? And what's weird is people will keep buying it. I mean, how mental is it to bring out a coin and then Eric Trump's going to do like a big campaign to telling everyone to buy? Do you know how they're laughing at people? They are absolutely laughing at people. Hang on a minute. Right. So we'll tell everybody it's a great coin. They'll all buy it. Yeah. It's down straight away. Sell it, make a profit, then short it. And then we'll send Eric out and tell everyone to buy it again. How stupid is it? I mean, it's not even difficult to work it out. I mean, it's absolutely nonsense. If you fall for this, then you don't deserve to be. You don't deserve. I'm not being funny. I'm not going to pull my punches. If you fall for this stuff, you don't deserve to have any money. You don't, because you're just giving it away. And you don't deserve to be a success in business or in finance because you don't know what you're doing. So you do it to yourself. Is just recovering a vector candle and sugar back up. Oh man, don't forget the candles, forget the chart. It doesn't mean anything. How can the candle mean anything? Right? Didn't Sensei say this morning? Oh, here's to you. There you go.
And Vanessa Davis Griggs has become a member. Here's to you, Martyn, as I celebrate 1 year here.
There's your 1 year celebration. Wonderful stuff. There you go. Fantastic. Thank you for Vanessa for sharing that. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, 1 year today. Awesome stuff. Now it'll go to 2 years. So you won't get any in between. It'll be 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. WLFI token is like going to Vegas. It's not like going to Vegas, because going to Vegas, you might have a 50-50 chance. This is like going to Russian roulette. This is like 100% you're guaranteed to lose. The Trump family own nearly all of it. They're dumping it on you, then they're shorting it, and then Eric's going to go out and tell everybody how great it is, and you're all going to buy it again. I mean, it's an absolute... I'd be embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed to say I owned it. I'm not being funny. I'd be embarrassed to say I'd own it.
Ajad 3224 has become a member.
We've got a new silver member. Thank you, Jad3224. As a silver member, you get priority over bronze members. You can go on the homepage of the channel if you are a YouTuber. I reply to all your comments first, well, obviously gold first. And so on. But yes, you will get priority. Some live streams are for silver and gold members. Some videos are now for silver and gold members. The gold membership gives you a one-on-one video call with me every month as well. So thank you for becoming a member. It supports everything that we do here. Without the members, we wouldn't be live. The show wouldn't be happening today. Thank you very much. You can indeed last for a month, 3 weeks. You can. Oh, I'm not saying you die, right, Seth? I didn't say. Did I once say you would die? I'd say you get ill. It's a hunger strike. No one should not eat for a month. All right. You can indeed fast for about a month, 3 weeks. Well, he said 4. He said a whole month, which is 4 weeks. You can't fast for 4 weeks. You can, but it's not healthy. It's not fasting for 5 days is all you need to go into euphagy and ketosis. That's all you need. That's when the body starts to repair itself. You don't need a month. A month is a hunger strike. No one should fast for a month. That's not a good idea. And when I say fast, I mean eat nothing. I'm not eating anything for 5 days. You don't want to do a month, all right? I'm not saying you're not going to die. I'm not saying you're going to be dead, but you'll do damage. That's not a good idea. And I'm not a doctor, don't follow me, but sorry, that was a typo. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no one should be fasting for a month. That's dangerous. I'm not saying you're going to die, but you won't. It's not good. right? I try to fast sometimes, but I can never do it. I can only do it because I got the support of Leah and all of you. All right, fasting, yeah. Jesus did 40 days in the desert. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, that's hardcore. Yeah, I mean, I'm not Jesus. I'm not God. I'm not fasting for 40 days. I'm not going to live in the desert. All right, okay. So I'm doing scientifically proven to be effective. I'm not going to not eat for a month. I have a bloody hunger strike. All right, I meant to say it. I fast once a month. There you go. You see, once a month. Yes, once a month for a few days is great. After a 5-day, you don't need to do a 5-day again for years. A 3-day is fine. A 3-day is fine. Once a month, 3-day is great. But 1 month, you're basically going into a hunger strike, and you're breaking down your body. After 2 weeks, when the body fat has gone, your body is eating its organs. So you're actually now dissolving your bodily organs. So you don't want to be eating off your own body. All right? That's not a good thing. 5 days, I'll be in euphagy and ketosis, and my body will be eating its own fat, which is great. That's like the premium fuel for my body. That's what's going to happen. And then another 2 days of that, and it'll be great. But a month, your body will be eating itself. And I don't mean the fat, I mean the organs. So that is not something you should be doing. Yeah, I did it for 2 weeks. Definitely felt ill. And yes, 2 weeks is too long. 5 days is the absolute extreme healthy version. 2 weeks is unnecessary. If you don't eat for 2 weeks, you are breaking down your body, and you're starting that process of eating your internal organs. And it's hard to come back from that. That's flipping anorexia. That's, this is hunger strike. This is not good. 5 days is not a month or 2 weeks, all right? I get a burning in my stomach if I don't eat every 3 days. Muslims eat huge meals every evening during Ramadan and call it a fast. They do. It's not a fast, though. Fasting is not just don't eat for the day and then scoff in the evening. That's not a fast. That's a religious thing, and there's a whole reason they do that for religious beliefs. This is not, what I'm doing is not a religious belief, all right? I'm not going in the desert like Jesus for 40 days, and I'm not doing any of that. All I'm doing is a scientifically proven thing. I've started to burn. I've started to lose water. Then I start to burn the glucose, all the energy stored in my body. Then when all that's gone, I start to burn the fat. And when I start burning the fat, my organs replace themselves. My intestine, the whole lining of my intestine gets replaced. The whole of my gut gets replaced in these 5 days. All of the bad cells, the cancerous cells, toxic cells get expelled, recycled, get turned into good cells. The whole body restructures in 5 days. Well, 3 days actually, and then 2 days of doing that. After that, you are messing around and you're being silly and you're damaging your body. If you go a month, you are basically on a hunger strike. You're starving yourself. That's not what I'm doing. Jesus was perfect and a God. We are not. I'm certainly not a God. All right. Anyway, you can fast for a month. A YouTuber called YouTube actually did it live 24/7. It does exist and does happen, but requires a lot of patience and dedication. Well, I've got patience and I've not got dedication, but I'm not going live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to show people how to basically destroy your own body for entertainment purposes. That is not a good idea. No one should. I'm not doing that. I'm doing it for 5 days. And I'm not on air 24/7 trying to make it sensationalistic. This person here who did it for a month 24/7 was trying to get YouTube clicks. And that is stupid. And I'm not doing that, all right? So there you go. Keto is a horrible diet. Don't do it. It's so bad, causes dementia. Yes, extreme diets. I'm not on a diet. I'm not doing a crazy diet. I'm allowing my body to repair itself. That's all I'm doing, and eat the fat. That's all I'm doing, and it recycles everything. This is not extreme. You can fast for longer than that. Check to North Clinic. 42 days is normal. Do you lit? I'm not sure what do you lit means. I don't know anything about that, but I've learned no science that suggests you should go without eating for 42 days. That is not what I'm doing. Okay? That is extreme nonsense. All right? Fasting is not just not eating, dude. Fast from anything. You might look it up. Good Lord, you sure are moody these days, Martyn. I'm sure moody. Fasting is not just eating. What are you on about? We're talking about fasting with food. I'm not. If you've got another use for the word, and that's fine. Yeah. Good way of checking if you're ketosis. Your breath starts to smell eggy. Yes, I've heard that. Not looking forward to that part. There are other styles of fasting, like intermittent fasting. Eat for a window of 4 hours and fast for 20. I don't recommend a month fast, though, unless you are very overweight. It is very stressful on the body. Indeed. Yes, I agree with that, Martyn. Yes, thank you. We agree with each other. Good morning, says Sarsamex. I got a super chat. Hi. How could I become a member? I think you have now, haven't you? Did I just see your membership come through? Yes, you did. Thank you very much. 80% of cattle in the US are grass-fed. Most of the US has abundant forage. Grass is the cheapest thing you can feed cattle. Thank you very much indeed, D. Herman. Major risks of a 42-day fast. Absolutely, of course. You do not want to be doing that. Absolutely insane. I'm not going to do that. That's not what I'm doing. I don't want anyone thinking, oh, that's a great idea. Let me do that. No. In a Reddit group I am in, a lot of people are selling off their yield max. There you go. In a Reddit group I am in, a lot of people are selling off all their yield max. Yes, a lot of this with Fight Channel and stuff and people like that. It's crazy. They set up social media platforms where they say, come on guys, we're doing this, like they can influence the stock. It is insane. It's silly. It's stupid. Yeah. Look, if you do what you want, if you think you can get 30% it's crazy. It's nuts. It's so ridiculous. And the stupid thing about it is, just read the balance. Just read the prospectus. Read the prospectus, and it will tell you they are taking very, very risky options trades. You can just, if you like NVIDIA, why would you buy Yield Max, which gambles against it? You can do it yourself. Just buy NVIDIA. Oh, yeah, but if I buy NVIDIA Yield Max, they give me 30% a month or whatever the stupid number they give you. They do not. It comes out of their gambling addiction. It's crazy. You can't make profit. It says, let's not talk about it anymore. Anyone who buys Yield Max, you deserve what you get. All right? You're going to go to zero and you deserve what you get. And if you make silly videos trying to encourage other people to do it, that's the only reason why you do it, because you're desperate for everyone else to join your club. All right? I don't ask anyone to buy the S&P, do I? So yeah, they go on Reddit, they go on social media, and then they all dump it, and then they all screw each other over. When you say cattle in pastures, they are eating grass. They are, I suppose, yeah. Yield Max did great because Tesla, it works when the stock goes up. But when it goes down, it crashes.
Revved Up Biker has become a member. Lucas Aders, don't lose out, we grow together. Flexed biceps emoji.
Yes. There's no reason to lose. It's easy to make money. The hard part's to keep it. Yeah, Yield Max did great because Tesla and MicroStrategy went ballistic. Yeah, it's great when it goes up. Yeah, it's great. But it's still not a good investment. Just you're better off just buying Tesla. I mean, I don't understand when people think that Yield Max is there to help them. Oh, Yield Max is great. Yield Max isn't great. Yield Max, just like the S&P 500, Standard & Poor, are a business. They don't exist to help you. Let me be absolutely clear. The S&P 500, which is what I buy, isn't my friend. They're not trying to help me. The people at Standard & Poor don't ring me up and send me a Christmas card. They're a business. Just like everything else. right? You invest in a business. The business was not designed to make you money. You can make money by investing in it, but it's not there for that reason. People that buy Yield Max think it's like some sort of charity fund. It's not. It's basically a con. Anyway, I think Fight Channel may have a crush on you. Yeah, with his little Barbie doll. Weird, isn't it? Cattle eat silage is fermented grass. Thank you for the information. Normal people, your subscriber, filter the idiot channels and don't get fooled. It's why we come to listen to Martyn each day. Thank you there very much, mate. That's nice. Normal people, filter the idiot channels and don't get fooled. That's why we come here. Still up 220% on the year. Are you talking about your Yield Max? Oh my gosh. People were up on Trump coin until they wasn't. Then they were down 90%. For God's sake, if you're up 220%, why the hell don't you sell it? Because when the market goes against you, it's going to zero so quickly, vroom, like that. You won't even see it coming. And then you'll go, oh, well, don't worry, I had 30% dividends. You'll go to zero overnight. You won't even see it. When they expire those options, it will go to zero overnight and there'll be no time for you to get out. Hey, Martyn, is your Discord still open for new members? Yes, it is. Let me see if I can send you the Discord link. Why can't I send the Discord? What is going on here? Oh, man. I can't send links at the moment. I'm going to reset all this. Yes. Discord, we provide you the one-on-one service, the free training. Yeah, it's great. Where is it? Here it is. Now, when you go on the Discord, remember, don't click join, click purchase, $2.99. Because if you do, you won't see anything. There's the link there. There you go. When you click on it, make sure I'll show you. When you click on it, you see we've got 227. Leah's on it as well. People talk to my wife. The ladies love it. Don't click join server. It tells you here, subscribers only. Don't join that. You can, but you see nothing. There's nothing there. People won't listen. They'll do it anyway. You need to click that. Because if you do click that, I just kick you out anyway. And I don't mean kick you out as in a rude thing. It's just what Discord is called. And I'm very sorry. We've had a couple of people leave, which is very rare. You can see it keep growing. A couple of people left last night and they said, I don't like it because of the spam. Well, you're missing out on everything just because of a couple of idiots. So you're missing out because of a couple of idiots ruining it for you. Basically, every platform I'm on now, I have people that pretend to be me and then they try to ruin it. And some people just go, I don't want any part of this. Because two people have messaged them. On Discord, there are people pretending to be me. How many times do I say, it's not me? I never message you. I never friend request you. I don't sell you anything. Just block them. And all you got to do is, one, remember, I never send you a message or friend request you. But if for some reason you think I have, even though I said I don't know how that happens, look in the profile and you will see. I'm called Martyn Lucas. There's a surprise. They're called Martyn Lucas 120 _. They can steal my display name. They can steal my logo. But they cannot take my freedom. They cannot take my username. I'm the only person on that. Same on X. People create accounts every day. We ban them every day. Every day there's someone creates another one. Please don't do it. You're getting scammed. But you can't get scammed. Just ignore it. But then people go, I'm leaving. So you're missing out on the whole thing because of an idiot. And we know who these people are. We've mentioned a couple this morning. They come in just to create havoc and you miss out on everything just because you couldn't click block. So try to get over that. I don't mind. It doesn't matter to me. It's only a couple of bucks. I'm not doing it to make money. I'm doing it to provide a service. But you're missing out on a really good service because of a couple of idiots. Power Fuller, there you go. The data gauntlet. Next week, the recession fears cause sell-offs, not tariffs. But you're right, overbought. Yes, the market is overbought. 25, 26 times earnings. Yes, we're repricing because of AI, 22 times earnings, but not 25, 26. Too expensive. Would you give me $20 for a can of Coke? Well, only if you were stupid you would. It's obvious, isn't it? It's not rocket science. Right, we are now getting a rally, like we said, look, in Bitcoin. So we can now go to our Bitcoin. As you can see, I'm up on Bitcoin now. I'm up. No, I'm not. Overall, I'm not. But let's go. Let's go to our tax lots. Clear this. See if we can sell. We can't, but I'm just going to demonstrate to you how it works. Sell. Tax lots. You will see now that I'm starting to make some money. But do we sell? No, of course we don't sell. There you go. Can you see right at the top? If I click that one there, I'm $3. Sorry, I'm $3 out of the money there. $2,000 now. Credit. 3. There you go. If I click those two at the top, I can put, can you see at the bottom of the screen, I'm $20 out of the money. That's all. I could sell for a $20 loss. Am I going to do that? Of course I'm not. But I've got $4,000. Now, if I put $4,000 into my account now from crypto, that'll give me 8,000 to buy the S&P on this dip. I'm not going to do that because the S&P hasn't gone anywhere near low enough to buy. Remember, when I trade, I always have another move, at least another move, 4 or 5, 10 moves sometimes. You can't just go, I'm going to sell, and now you don't know what to do with it. What's the point? What are you going to do now? You don't know. Then it goes up even higher and then you missed out. You always move when there's a place to move to. So at the moment, if I sold that lot, I'm virtually on a wash, which is great. Pay no tax, lose no money. Wonderful. I get my money back. I get $4,000 back to buy the S&P on a dip. Not going to buy the S&P. It hasn't dipped enough. It's still 25, 26 times earnings. So I'm not going to buy the S&P. And I expect to see Bitcoin go to 200,000 by the end of the year. So why the hell do I want to sell that? The only reason to sell on Bitcoin is to reduce my my margin, to pay off margin, and to sell from the top to reduce my average. So when Bitcoin goes to 120, then I can sell the ones at the top, not these ones. I want to keep these ones and lower my average and get more and more at lower and lower prices. So even though I entered the space late, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I see it going much higher in the future, but I want to get lower and lower, and I want to get more and more at lower and lower prices, because obviously when it's lower, you get more, right, for the same amount of money. So there you go. So you can see I'm nearly in the money now on 3 lots, putting $4,000 in my account. That one there, look, that's $5,000 in my account, which will give me $10,000. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Really going rather well, but I'm not going to do that. Leave the screen. Come back out of there. So there you go. You can see what I mean. Oh, we got an IPO. We got an IPO in flight. We got a new IPO to look at. Klarna IPO listing. AI-powered payments commerce network. Okay, here's another one. That'll be popular. Klarna. I won't be buying this, of course, because I'm fully invested now anyway, but show more. What's Klarna all about? Is it AI-powered payments now? Because it's got AI attached to it, it might do well, but I don't know anything about the business. September the 10th. The price is irrelevant. Doesn't matter what the price is. You don't even know what the price is. It doesn't even matter. But there you go. I won't be buying that because I've got no money to invest anyway. Fully invested. So let me come back to here. I'm going to wrap this show up now. Yestin, how are you, Yestin? So if you just tuned in, I'm going through my detox today. This is water with electrolytes, which is essentially sodium and minerals. It's how to keep hydrated. This is all filtered water because water in Texas is rubbish. It's really hard, so you have to filter it. Are in meat factories. They are not even outside the pastures, and they're injected with hormones and fed. Yes, okay. Thank you for that information. Vanessa celebrate 2 years. 12 months. Thank you for that. Sorry about the fasting comment. 1 month. I meant I fast once. No, don't apologize. It's the reason why I mention it is because people come in for a minute, they'll just see that and they'll get some bad information. So someone said to me a minute ago, "Oh, you're very moody today." Well, I will be more moody actually because of my detox, absolutely. But I'm not moody at the moment. That will come tomorrow. The reason why I call everything out and answer every question is so we can then talk about it. People make mistakes, and if I just left it alone, someone would read it and think something wrong. So it's perfectly okay. We all make mistakes. We all make typos. I do it all the time. Don't worry about it. Their cult members have no shame. Their cult members have no shame. You're talking about the guy who went for a month. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Congratulations, Vanessa. Wussa. Hey, my pleasure, and looking forward to your Dubai visit. Yes. Welcome new members. Thank you very much indeed, Angie. Not going to lie, I thought about it, buying WLF, and then I laughed at myself for a good 30 seconds. Good. Have nothing to do with it. 42-day fast without medical supervision is life-threatening. The risks, heart failure, refeeding syndrome, organ damage, far outweigh. Yes, that is not fasting. That is a hunger strike. That is suicide. Ridiculous. Hunger strike says, yeah. No joke there, right? Thank you. Just love you and your spirit, says Stephen from to Lewandowski. I eat once a day. I've been doing so for 6 years now. Congratulations. Martyn, if you want to see how cattle are raised, open invite to our farm in North Carolina. Open invite to our farm in North Carolina. We, like most cattle farmers, raise them in pastures, eating grass. Wonderful. Lovely. D. Herman. I come from Cornwall in England, D. Herman, and I grew up on a farm. So a proper farm, unpasteurized milk, raw unpasteurized milk, cows that just live out all day in the fields. Totally get it. I'm right with you. When I said America earlier in the show, I'm on about all the processed food. There's more processed food in America than any other country combined. I mean, but I'm sure there's lots of good farmers, and I'm sure you are one. Lots of people are good. It's what the shops and the food processing plants do to the food afterwards. But yes, I'm sure you've got great cows, and would love to see that. But yes, I grew up on a farm, so I'm familiar with what you're saying. That's a hunger strike. Yes, done 72 hours a few times. The brain fog will be horrible with no carbs. Carbs fuel the brain. Yes, however, Songs for Space, that is when it switches from burning the body's normal food to when it goes to the body fat, which is hyperfood. Even better, it's like nitrous for a car. It's the switching process, and that's going to occur in the next few hours. I'm sure my closing bell show, I'm going to be all over the place and feeling tired. Tomorrow, I'm going to get a boost. I'll get a boost, and then the body will start burning fat very quickly to keep me functioning. And that's why a 5-day fast for my health, size, weight is fully enough. You don't need to do 6 any further than that. Best fitness channel ever. I hope not. We're not a fitness channel. Please do not follow me from financial advice or health advice. Oh my God. Wow. 382 is the longest record fast by a Scottish man. 382 days of not eating. Well, That's not, yeah. People on YouTube will do all sorts of stupid stuff to get views. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this for views. I'm doing this for the right thing to do. We're not interested in creating nonsense. Your body hits ketosis after 12 hours. Yes, it starts to, but it speeds up. And then we go into euphagy, which we'll be coming up to in a moment. That's when it really gets interesting. My grandmother raised cattle. Farmers are amazing people. Yes, I love Jeremy Clarkson's farm. He showed you how hard it is for farmers. It's incredibly difficult. Me and a mate did this fasting in 2019. Unfortunately, he was a Liverpool fan, and 3 days in, they won the Champions League, and he fell off the wagon. I said, come next day. Good luck. Thank you very much. I will not give up. Absolutely, I will not give up. We are Tuesday. I've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've got another 3.5 days to go yet. Just burn all the fat. Yes, Martyn, if you're trying to lose weight, you should hit the gym and go on morning jogs. I'm not trying to lose weight at all, but I will go for walks to aid the movement. I don't need to be running and exercising too much. I haven't got that energy in me to do that right now. They have some fantastic free fasting apps, keep track of everything and shows the time at each stage. It's great. Also, replace your portions with Slim Fast. It works. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Stephen, on your 3-year membership, and Vanessa 1 year. I think people are missing the point of the detox fast. They are. A lot of people think you've either got to detox for a month and kill your bloody self, or go for a year and be dead and then resurrect yourself. Or some people are going, you're just trying to lose weight. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm rebuilding my body from the inside. I'm replacing my cells. I'm replacing my gut. I'm refreshing my brain. I am using pure fuel to do all of that. And it gives my body a chance to rebuild itself from the inside. This is not me trying to lose weight. You see, when we eat all the time, regularly, we never get to the euphagy stage. We never get to the point where we burn our reserves. And we're supposed to. Cavemen didn't have food on a shelf every 5 minutes. They burned their reserves while they were hunting for food. Okay, that's how it worked. Now we just have food 24/7. We never get hungry. And basically we're always burning the crap. We never get to the stored body fat. We never get to the good fuel. And because of that, lots of processes in our bodies never wake up. There's things that don't get recycled, things that don't get cleaned out. We don't do all sorts of things. We have to go through this stage, and I'll be going through that stage in the next couple of hours. This afternoon, when I come back, I will start to really feel it for the closing bell. I fasted for years, and the beat is 5 days. The best is 5 days, and should not do it more than once or twice a year. Exactly. There you go. This is not something you do to lose weight. This is not something you need to. All I'm doing is retraining my body to be a fat-burning metabolism machine. It will start to refocus and realize there's not food all the time, 24/7, every 5 minutes. It can now start to burn its reserves. And it's not about burning the reserves that's important. It's the fact that it's rewired to do so. What's important? The whole process of my body will change. Lose weight in the kitchen. Running and jogging can damage joints. Brisk walks are just as beneficial. I will be going for a walk after this. Martyn, can you call it green tea? Diet for green. Martyn, can you call it a green tea? Diet for a green market. Yes, it'll be a green tea. Bitcoin 4-year charts makes my butt jiggle. Okay. Revd celebrates 1 month of membership. Thank you very much indeed. We grow together. Thank you, Zach. I just watched Fight Channel, Martyn. It sounded rubbish. Yes, it is rubbish. Everything he says is nonsense. The guy hasn't got a clue what he's talking about. Yeah. And he decided to start, he went rogue on the channel and went all crazy, and then started doxing and sharing my address. And then he would say he wasn't in the chat, and he was. He said it wasn't me, and it was. And then he'd come on the music channel and he'd do it again. I mean, yeah, it's horrible. Yeah. Some people go crazy. That's what they do. Very upsetting for my wife, having our address put online and people sharing it, taking pictures of the house and Just what the hell was all that? It's just horrible, horrible people. Then the postman joined in, and it's a measure of how powerful you are. The fact that when you get successful, people come together just to hate you. And the crazy thing is they assemble for you. They assemble because they don't like you. And the crazy thing is they don't like each other either. You see how powerful you are. That's a very important statement. That's what happens when you grow. You get people come together in small numbers, and they don't like each other. All the positive people, all my Lucozade, all of you all like each other. You like what I'm doing, but you also like each other. That's the difference. The postman probably thinks Fight Channel's an idiot, and Fight Channel probably thinks the postman's an idiot, but they've got that bond of hating me. So they literally force themselves to come together, even though they don't like each other. It's crazy, isn't it? That's what happens when you have a negative look at the world. It's ridiculous. You could detox your brain with that as well. Yeah, I agree on the yield max. I don't have any. Yes, yield max is an absolute scam. It's designed for idiots who think they'll buy it and make some free money. And it works. Yeah. Same as the Trump coin. Stupid. I always take profits, mostly smaller ones, but more of them per year. Grass-fed beef comes from cattle that eat only grass and the natural forage of the entire life, resulting in a leaner product with higher levels of omega. Yes, absolutely right. Totally agree, James. In Discord, $2.99 for one, or it's a monthly fee. It's not a one-time fee. It's a monthly fee. You can cancel whenever you want, but you'll get access to direct messaging with me, Sensei, my wife, Vaz. You'll also get the free training program. You get the great community. We're 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We also have a live chat now for all the premium members. It's incredible. A really, really great service that is available to you. After the show, I'll show you. Look at this. After the show, this lights up. This is now happening every day. So if you want to actually discuss the show, look at this. Let me show you. After the show, this is where I'll be to show you how it works for a few minutes. Live chat. Can you see here? Live chat. This is where all the members, premium members only. If you're not a premium member, you won't see this. It's the whole server is for premium subscribers. You click on the live chat. Right, here it is. Okay, and I will turn on my camera, right? Turn on my camera, turn it on, right? I will unmute this, okay? And I am in here now. I need to obviously stop broadcasting because it would be a bit weird, but my microphone is... Yeah, I can't be online at the same time. But what happens here is, in this, people will join in a minute. As I end the stream, people come in here. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. You can listen in, or you can just be voice. People discuss everything. Discuss the stocks, the show, what comes next. It keeps everyone together. It's another wonderful service. So after the show, this is where people go. So you can see me in there, and there'll be people joining in a minute. All right? It's not going to work until I get off air because it's kind of strange, but you get the idea. So anyway, I'll disconnect for now, and you'll see people jump in there in a minute, and you can see that I am live. Can you see Martyn Lucas is in there? So live chat. In a minute, there'll be 20, 30 people all joining in here, and they talk to each other. On camera, off camera, microphone, not microphone. Some listen, some don't. But yeah, that's where that works. So I'll just leave that for a minute, and at the end, I'll pop in there, and you'll see me in a minute. Yeah, I have to be off camera for it to work, though. All right, so. I'll just disconnect for a minute. Join voice. Turn on virtual camera. Yeah. I've never done it when I'm live before. Turn on camera. There you go. And then I wonder why I can't hear it. Testing sound. Right, hang on. Is it because I'm live doing this? 1, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, there it is. It works. I wonder why the sound's not coming back. It's probably because I'm live. Anyway, whatever. I'm going to end this and I'll see you in there in a minute. Let's see who pops in. So there you go. Grass-fed. Thank you for all the information on all that. Appreciate it. Klarna is a good Swedish company. I use it a lot, says Pascalos. Hello, thank you for that. Klarna is big in the UK. It's like a small loans. Klarna, Swedish, you use it every day. It's very popular in the U. Klarna is the big in the UK. Is interesting. Win XRP. Oh yes, the giveaway. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, we're coming up to that now, giving away $1,000. The longest fast on record is 1 year. Yes, he was a big, it's a silly thing to do though. Not eat for 12 months. Yeah, I'm just saying I never got the boost. I never got the boost. I just felt bad all the time. Okay, we'll see what happens. 5 days, impressive. I've only done 2 day fast. You've got this, Martyn. Thank you, Josh Monroe. Yes, this is the 2nd day now. Not the postman. I love that saying about them coming together, how it was at my job. Oh, there we go. We got people jumping in now. We got people coming into the server. Look, on X. You can see people coming in. Someone called X. Oh, no, it's Yestin. I beg your pardon. It's Yestin. Yestin Win. Yestin Win's coming in. So you can see it. There he is. Yestin, can you actually... Hello, mate. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you.
Oh, it is working all right. Oh, cool. Yep. So it actually does work while I'm online. Brilliant. Okay, I'm just testing this. So there you go. This is the... and why we created this is very important to me. This is really important. This is a service that is open to everyone. And it's very important for me to... build a service that is a public service. That's for everybody. And I mean subscribers, not the whole world, obviously, because we have scammers. I encourage one-on-one private conversations. Obviously, people want to message each other privately. I do like that, but I don't like small groups. People regard that as a clique. I don't like private small groups that are away from the server. And I'll tell you why, is because it makes people on the outside feel less included. I don't like it. This is why on this live chat that you're watching right now is on the server for all to use. It's not a private, because members can make their own private groups up. I don't like that. I don't encourage that, because it makes people feel on the outside of things. If you want that, then create that in your own servers and do it for yourself. But it's not what I want. I want the show to be for everybody. Everyone can take part, and then they can go to the public group over there on Discord, and they can all talk and share. Now, if you don't want to be on camera, but you just want to listen, you can. Right, as you can see, Yestin's on camera and he's also got his audio working. You don't have to do that. You could just listen, or you can just be on vocal. But I don't really like when people set up private groups. Now, some people might disagree with me, going, well, why not? Well, you can do that on your own server, and that's fine. But I don't like it, because it creates a kind of internal clique, and it makes people who've come to the show on the outside of it. That's why this group is public for everyone to jump in, listen, take part in, or don't. But that's why I've done this. I hope that makes sense. But this channel is about including everybody, not forming off side groups because that tends to spawn negativity. In my experience, it spawns negativity when people go off and do their own little thing. If you want to private chat someone, do that. But anyway, there you go. Let me wrap this up, and let's see who pops in there in a moment. Congratulations on the 100,000. I missed it. Yeah, you can go back and see it. The party, and we raised $100,000 as well. Sorry, we raised $4,500 for charity. How you see that? Let me just show you up here. I'll go and show you past live streams. So if you go onto the homepage of the channel and you go to live. In fact, no, not live, I beg your pardon. Stay on the homepage, scroll down, and past live streams. There you go. There was day 1 of 5 yesterday, and I told you all about my fasting. There was Vazlet. There was the fundraiser. It's still a fundraiser, by the way. It's still a fundraiser. Look at this. We're still raising money. Look, there's me as the auctioneer. We're still raising money. And see, it says there, fundraiser. You can still raise money. And the money is still going directly there. And where do I click on how much it's raised? More. Where do I go? Where do I go to see how much it's raised? You should be able to see it. Oh, there we go. There you go. Look. Can you see that up there? Look. $4,512. Isn't that amazing? 100% of that has gone directly to the charity. Nothing for me, Sensei Vaz, nothing for YouTube, nothing for Google, nothing for credit card fees, taxes, processing, nothing. Directly. We have done so much good, you've got no idea. That's the equivalent of a $25,000 fundraiser when you pay out entertainment, the DJ, the food, the catering, the auctioneer. That's directly. That is amazing. So you can still give to it. You can still donate to it. Make sure that if you do, you click your name so we can recognize you. You don't have to, of course. You could be anonymous, but it's nice to see who did it. So there you go. So there is the fundraiser that you missed. But also, if I scroll backwards, past live streams, if I click the playlist, past live streams, you're not just going to see the fundraiser, but you can also see our 100,000 celebration. There was the moment it happened. There was me in the evening thanking you all. So there you go. So you can still see it. And look. Just the beginning. This is the moment it happened.
I think you tried to flip it.
There he is. It to happen. So it's all going to happen live here on the show. We're going to have giveaways, celebrations. Sensei has got the most amazing upgrade in his studio. We're setting off fireworks. We're even going to set fire. Is how big his beard's getting. It's getting really. I got to load this up. 18 minutes anymore. And then we don't go to sleep. We don't stop. Hello, which Brian?
I have sold it all.
He has. I need. This is live when it happened. I love it.
Well, congratulations, everybody.
Oh, everybody's right. Everybody's right. That's right. Everybody's right. We've all done this. Yeah.
Here on each side.
That really hurts.
I know.
Everybody called in. Everyone's part of it. Look at this. It's a Martyn Lucas investor.
Yeah.
Oh, you've muted yourself. It says you've muted yourself. It's getting closer.
When I get on the screen, I have something to show you.
Oh, hang on. What is it? What is it? Oh, 13 to go. What have you got, mate?
Yeah, I just got it.
Yeah. Here it comes. Hey, we've got all the nines in now. We got all the nines in now. Here we go. We got all the nines in.
It's the countdown.
I'm loving it.
It's the final countdown.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not selling. I'm not selling.
I'm not selling.
He's holding. Holding.
Yay! Gets very close now. I love it, love it, love it. I love it.
I got you on 2 screens. There's a big delay here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all right.
mute the one which isn't calling in. If you've got YouTube on your phone or on the TV, just mute it because it'll be behind.
It was warming up. So if you've not seen this, the whole
Speak
thing, the whole party,
where you're phoning in.
you can.
I'm watching it on my 3-inch screen on my telephone.
So
and
like I said, look, the S&P going down again.
Yeah.
Not the time to sell
130,
Bitcoin.
just mute it. You don't have to turn it off. Just mute it.
It's still going up.
Yeah, no, I am.
Look.
I just muted it.
You see? So just have patience. Back to this.
Five
How
more.
many's left to subscribe?
5.
I've got my whiskey out as well, Martyn.
Yeah. Subscribe quick.
Then, but you know, subscribe and
Getting closer now.
We didn't catch that.
I said, Sensei, I just subscribed to your newsletter and have been enjoying it immensely.
Oh, brilliant.
Dallas, Texas.
Just down the road. Over a year. YouTube account. Are you watching me on YouTube? Hey, I want to come to a little bit.
Getting closer.
I want to come to Vaz. He's got his suit and tie on. He's made a suit and tie on. He's got a suit and tie on. Hang on. Yestin Wing was amazing. I loved
Motto
it.
has just come in. How are you, Motto?
I loved it because Yestin Wing is a young man and he put a suit and tie. It was great. I loved it. I'm loving it. Okay, here we go. 99.
Let's go.
I love it.
Bravo.
All right. Here we go.
What a moment.
Loving it. Don't worry about that.
Oh.
We can do it again.
Do it again.
Replay. Let's go.
All right. Awesome.
A Genabate
Glad to be here for this moment.
1309 donated
What a
$10 to
moment,
a super
guys.
chat.
This is all about
Congratulations
you.
on his channel. Smiley face emoji.
History in the making.
Made the goal.
Congratulations.
Sousa has become a member.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Wow.
This is
Awesome.
amazing
What a
work.
moment.
And then we had a party. So if you're not seeing, it gets me emotional watching that. Yeah, there is the link to that. You can see the whole party, and then we had a party afterwards. People then gave messages, and it was a very, very powerful afternoon. That was, yeah. And now we're working towards 1 million, and we will certainly get there. There you go. It's talking about Yestin Win. He's still in there. Look, there he is. And yeah, Yestin, I loved that when you did that. It really meant a lot to me. A young man, he put on his shirt and his jacket. I'm sure it was lovely. You know, really nice. Yeah.
Nice little piece to do. It's nice to hit that 100k eventually after all those trolls at the start of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. But we got there in the end, and now we're comfortably above it. In fact, I've not even looked at it where we are today. Where are we today? Let me have a quick look. Today, yes, 100,066. So yeah, we're comfortably past that point. I'm not. I'm. You may have seen. On purpose today. I'm doing not trending videos. These aren't clickbait videos, and these aren't massive videos. I'm just live to my audience and spending 5 days detoxing and rebalancing my portfolio. So these aren't going to get me thousands of views. So it's perfectly okay. And then as we get into once we got this week over the way and then we'll start to focus on it again and we'll start to grow quickly. But right now, we're just having a bit of a sidestep, like the market is actually. Congratulations on the 100,000. Now you can see it. Doesn't help anyone. Just send love and stay positive. Absolutely. Hate derangement syndrome. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Stephen, that people do that. It's just the way they choose to live, and that's fine. Go do that if you want. Bloody truck cost $2,000 to fix. Oh God. Thought Klarma and Affirm are like horrible loan sharking companies. I've no idea. I don't know anything about them. Hi, Yestin, says Stephen Lewandowski. Ethereum pumping into the replay. Let's go. Should we have a quick look? I wouldn't say Ethereum is pumping. I don't know why people say stuff is pumping when it's moved 1%. You buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and crypto to go up hundreds of percent, don't you? I mean, it doesn't produce anything. So when it goes up 1%, oh, it's pumping. I wouldn't say that really, but anyway, it's not really pumping. It's just moved a bit. Lovely, jubbly. What a moment. Whiskey. Yeah. 100,000 plus. What an amazing moment it was. Thank you for sharing it with us, Angie. I'm new here, but that was great to witness. Ethereum going down now. Just keep that celebration on loop. Pump Ethereum to all-time highs. Okay. Right, I'm going to wrap this up. XRP is doing nicely. It's up 1%, but it's just going back to where it was. Bitcoin is doing all right. So I'm going to wrap this up. And what I'm going to do now is the show will end. It'll automatically take you to the extra channel. But if you'd like to join us on Discord, you can see how all this works. I'll be in there for 5 minutes. I've got to go off and drink some more water and go for a walk. But anyway, let me end the poll. Are you bored with tariffs? 432 votes, 70% say yes, we're sick of it. I'm glad. And we have a majority here, about 60% Trump supporters, 40% Democrat supporters, and you're overwhelming with majority. We are sick of it. I think everyone is bored with hearing about tariffs. There's got to be something else going on in the world than tariffs. So come and join me now. Yestin is there. He'll tell you all about Discord. If you want to know how Discord works, he's the man to ask. I often ask him questions about that. Well, not recently, but I used to when I had more time on Discord. But pop in, say hello. If you're not on Discord yet, I'll give you the link to Discord. It is a premium service. It's $2.99, but you're not paying $2.99 just for this. You're getting a free training course. You're getting all the channels, all the support, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And the wonderful thing is, it's 220 people in here. It's not full of idiots. Everyone's there to help support you. We can discuss the day's markets, discuss something new, whatever you like. It's all done in one group publicly here. So be part of it. You can either listen in, or you can decide not to listen. You just want to, you can be on camera, take part or not. Whatever you like, come and join us. That's it from me. I'm going to end the stream. You've got the link there to join us on Discord. Takes 10 minutes to get through security, but be part of it. I'll be there chatting with Yestin for a few minutes, and then I've got to run off. And by then, I'm sure others will join. The idea is, what I hope for this is as we grow, that this will be a 24-hour event. There'll be people in here all the time supporting each other. So as people come and go, it'll keep changing. The topic will change. Whoever's in will take the subject somewhere else, and people will come and go throughout the day. We're not quite there yet. We have a few hours when there's no one there. But I think in time, there'll be people in there 24 hours a day. And remember, this is not an ad service. There's no revenue for me. I don't make money by you being in there. It's just to provide the service in between the shows, to provide a support group, if you like. All right, that's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. I'll see you back for the closing bell. I feel pretty good. I'm going to drink some more water and electrolytes, go for a walk just to aid the body moving and so on, and expect me to feel a bit rubbish this afternoon. But tomorrow, get this brain rush as I start burning nitrous fuel for the brain. That's it from me. Thank you for being here. Today, markets are up and down. You shouldn't be chasing it. You shouldn't be buying. You shouldn't be selling. Enjoy crypto going up. Let it stay there, in my opinion. That's what I'm doing. It's a day not to do anything. It's a day to sit and wait. But if you are over leveraging, it's a day for liquidations. And I don't want anyone to lose their money with short interest or liquidations. It's a day just to wait and let it all play out. It will play out whether you want it to or not. The stocks will do what they're going to do whether you like it to or not. That's it from me. Join me over on Discord. Until next time, as always, I'll see you back this afternoon. Take care of yourselves and each other.